So after waiting for like 30 minutes or so, I hitched my first ride. Unfortunately, it didn't take me to a lot. It took me about 40 kilometers up the road to this small little hotel community. But there's a great view of the Dead Sea, and yeah, I'm happy to have my first experience. Hopefully, I'll get there for free. So we'll see. So I made it to a lot. Unfortunately, I didn't get a hitchhike all the way here. I had to take a bus, but it was still a fun experience. Was pretty exciting when someone actually stopped, even though they only took me a little ways. But I am here in a lot. It's basically the Vegas of Israel. It's just on the southern tip off the Red Sea, and yeah, I'm gonna have to wait here till Sunday. I went into the Egyptian consulate today, and since it's Shabbat, they're closed until Sunday. So I'm gonna have to wait till then to get my visa. But I'm gonna just be soaking up the sun until then, sticking around for a couple days in a lot. Yeah, I met a guy in my hostel room. Some guy from, I think he's a Jamaican citizen, but lives in Canada. And he just motorcycled from London to Israel and was telling me some funny stories about spending some jail time in Greece and just other run-ins along the way. So that was pretty fun. And at my hostel yesterday, I ran into some kids that I knew from Sfat. So yeah, it's been good. But yeah, so moving onwards to Cairo. So I just got through to Egypt. I had an amazing time in a lot, surprisingly. I didn't expect that. Met some amazing people that I'm sure I'll be friends with for a while. Yeah, everything worked out. I didn't get my passport stamped. I was freaked out that was going to be an issue, and got my visa, no problem. So onwards to Cairo. I'm stopping in Dahab, which is this little beach town. It's supposedly dirt cheap, so I've already been hassled like crazy by Bedouins trying to get me to take a cab, but I'm about to walk to the bus station, which is about a kilometer ahead of me. So, in Dahab, I met two travelers camping on the beach. One was a Russian who had traveled from Moscow strictly by hitchhiking, and the other guy was a British musician. So we spent the week just playing music on the street and eating cheap street food.
День словно два, ночь словно час лета. Солнце в кружке пивной, солнце в грани стакана в руке. 92 дня лета. Теплый портвейн из бумажных стаканов вода. 92 дня лета. Летний дождь наливает в бутылку двора ночь.
The night I was leaving for Cairo, we came up with the idea of renting motor scooters and driving them to Mount Sinai, which was inaccessible by bus. So we paid about 20 each for a couple motor scooters and hit the road, traveling through a desert road about 3 hours to Mount Sinai. We climbed it and headed back into the night. So we made it to Mount Sinai, scooters and all. Biking back from Mount Sinai, we had a little problem with the bikes we were riding. One of them ran out of gas first, and then a couple miles later, the battery on it died. So we spent about 5 hours waving down cars, trying to get our bike jumped again. And we brought it back to the rental place about 4 hours late. completely broken. So it took about 7 days and I made it to Cairo. I'm in front of the Nile right now. I thought I was just going from Jerusalem to Cairo, but it took a lot more time than I thought and ended up being a whole lot more fun. I met amazing people and did amazing things. In Cairo, it's a crazy, crazy city. There's just so much activity, it's huge. I'm staying at a hostel right now. Got in this morning, took about a 10-hour bus from Dahab, Egypt, and took a nice nap, and now I'm just going to wander. But yeah, I mean, you have to play Frogger across the street. There's millions of people here. I mean, everyone's Egyptian, which is pretty cool. I thought it would be more international, but it's just all Egyptian, and everyone's super friendly, and everyone just smiles right back at you, so it's amazing.